So the potential map redrawing could result, as we said, in 5-seat gain for Republicans. Republicans can only afford to lose 3 states in the midterms. Let's bring in Michael Whatley, Republican National Committee Chairman. He is now a candidate for the North Carolina Senate as well in Republican Thom Tillis's seat. Good to see you, Michael. Welcome. So your thoughts, how does the midterm, I know we're a ways out, but when you look at this and you see the battle going on to pick up 5 seats in Texas, we know President Trump very supportive of Governor Abbott to do that there. How do you think the midterms look from where you sit for your party?
Sure. Well, I think the biggest factor that we're going to have in the midterms is what is the environment going to be? What is the economy going to look like? What is our southern border going to look like? What is our standing in the world going to look like? And right now, President Trump is delivering every single day on every one of those issues. We have a very strong, secure southern border. The economy, we are rebuilding it as we speak, and we are already starting to see it tick in the right direction. And America is trusted and respected around the world again. So those are the types of factors that are really, truly going to matter. Obviously, there is a lot of skirmishes that we're going to see with redistricting around the country, and that's just part of the process. But when it comes to it, when we're talking about the Senate races, it's not about redistricting. When we talk about the House races, it's going to be what is that environment? And President Trump is delivering right now, and that's why we are seeing enthusiasm is up. We see that investment decisions are being made by countries and companies all around the world to invest in the United States. That is going to create jobs. We are seeing right now unemployment is down, jobs are up, wages are up. That's the kind of factor that's really going to matter in the midterms.
So you've decided to run for the Senate. Roy Cooper is running as a Democrat, of course, the former governor there. So give me a sense of what he's up by about 6% from what we're seeing in some of this early polling. 12% are undecided. Obviously, it's early. He raised $3.4 million in 24 hours. How do you think you're going to stack up against Roy Cooper?
Well, I think we're going to stack up very well because North Carolina has voted 3 times in a row for President Trump. He has a positive rating in the state right now. We have voted for every Republican Senate candidate since 2008. And right now, what North Carolina wants is an ally for President Trump, and they also want a strong conservative voice in the Senate. I am going to be that guy. Right now, President Trump is really, truly setting the direction that North Carolina wants to go in. Roy Cooper is going to be a very flawed candidate. He's a left-wing candidate. He is right out of the mold of California and New York.
An expensive, hotly contested race. I just have 2 seconds, but I'm about to talk to Nancy Mace. Do you support her for governor in South Carolina?
Well, you know, at the RNC, we do not engage in any primaries, but I think that Nancy and a number of others are going to be very strong candidates down in South Carolina, and clearly we're going to keep that governorship red.
All right, Michael Whatley, thank you very much. We'll be talking to you about that race, I'm sure, in the months to come. Thank you, sir.
Great. Thanks, Martha.
You bet. Good to see you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.